Welcome to the Week 17 Spread Pick Show.
17.
Currently, I'm 126 and 97, or 56.5%. AA, 122 and 101, 54.7%. And Joe, 119 and 103, which is 53.3%. We're pretty close. I'm ahead, but we're close.
Right there. Right there.
Our giveaway will be on January 31st during the show. We will announce the winner. If you don't want to watch the show, you won't know if you won, and you will need to email us your information. So if you don't do that, we move on to another viewer. We will keep everyone updated in the comments section throughout the process, so pay attention to that in case you're the second runner-up that wins it. Moving forward, though, you will have to be signed up through our Patreon to organize everything so third-party company can hold your information, opposed to 3 idiots on YouTube. So I'll be able to contact you, I'll be able to mail stuff to you, and I don't have that information. However, it will be $1 a month. I can't make it any lower than that. But at $1 a month, we have giveaways. This helmet will be given out as well. Every 50 people who sign up for it, we're going to give away a helmet. And every season, we're going to give away a jersey. This season looks like it's going to be Joe's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's all right.
So, $1 a month, $12 a year, still a good deal. I mean, that's a good deal.
Yeah.
For a chance at some signed merchandise, it's a heck of a deal. And you can't beat that nowhere.
Once you're enrolled, you're enrolled. Now, I understand this is how it actually works. You can say, hey, man, I'll just wait till the end of the season. That's fine. You can do that. No problem with it. But to get people in and just keep it moving so I know how many people we're working with instead of the last minute, 10,000 people show up, you're going to get a ticket per month. Every $1 gives you a ticket. So at the end, when we do the board video, you can have 12 in the bucket that we're going to live draw out, opposed to just one because he signed up the day before. 1, 12, do what you want. Just throwing it out there. But this way we can protect your valuable data. So I apologize for the $1 a month opposed to free. Still free this year. January 31st. That's going to happen. Also, the Listener League is on our Patreon. So it's limited. There's only 9 spots. I think 8 now. 8 spots left available. It is $10 a month. But you will be going against us. One season.
Mm-hmm.
That season. And then a completely different league the following season. As long as you're enrolled on our Patreon, you are a part of your team. If your team's not looking good and you want to leave, you can leave. If someone else wants to pick up, they take that spot. You can stay in that spot for as long as you want and come in 5, 6 years in a row. It doesn't matter. $1,000. That's the winner. And you have to beat us. 12 teams, 3 divisions. We're each going to be in a division. However, after long discussion and a little despair, for everybody's benefit, no trades will be allowed in that league. Free agency is going to be set up normally, but I just wanted to throw that out there. If you're interested in that, it's also on our Patreon. You want to stay tuned this offseason. We break down each team, their needs, salary cap, situation, potential cuts, and additions. We look at the rookie draft class, coaching hires, candidates, free agency. We mock some drafts as well. So every Sunday morning, we will be fulfilling your NFL needs. Whether you gamble, play fantasy football, or just want an unbiased person to talk about your favorite team. We are only 982 subscribers away from the algorithm goal on YouTube.
That's all we need? That's it?
All we need. So let's make that happen. Only about 60% of you are subscribed. Let's try to get the other 40. Get that up there. BetUS is what we use. This is what we use for our lines. If you're looking for something better, just kind of looking at different sites. We only do football, but they do everything. Basketball, hockey, whatever you want. So if you want some free money or just check it out, link is in the description. Let's comment below who we think gonna win the Super Bowl. If you get it correct, you're going to get what you deserve in a future video. give you the right recognition.
Yeah.
All right, now let's start the last show of the season where we pick the spread of each game. But stay to the end. Find out our upcoming plans, our shows, dates, and times. And to start, Jacksonville Jaguars. The amazing Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Colts.
Amazing at what?
At losing.
Get the number 1 pick.
Yeah, they cinched that up thanks to your Jets.
Yeah. Do you think Lawrence is still the favorite because
Yep.
he just got shown up, and you know how emotional everybody is because now Fields the guy. He's the guy.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Fields.
Fields took quite a hit though and kept going in that game.
He did.
He did.
Took that target.
He took a hit he didn't need to take, and if that was in the NFL, he might not be in the NFL.
That's true.
Did you hear the rumor about the Jags head coach?
No.
They might be trying to get Urban Meyer.
Everybody. Urban Meyer's tied to a lot of teams.
Yeah, but he wants Lawrence.
Yeah, that is true.
That's the only thing that I could really see.
Yeah, but the reason why he had to give up at Ohio State's because he was dealing with some health problems. So I don't know if I don't know if he's ready to go back out there and travel the road.
Just a rumor.
He was tied, rumor-wise, to the Jets, to Jacksonville, to even the Bengals. So Urban Meyer's getting thrown around all over the place. I don't know. It's rumors at this point.
I don't see Marone staying.
I don't see Urban Meyer going anywhere.
Maybe not him, no. But that'd be nice to see.
But anyway, back to the game. Over-under's 49.5. I think this is a pretty open and shut case. Colts are not in the playoffs at this moment. They need a win. They're going to play their hearts out. They're going to beat the Jaguars by more than 14 points.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, I completely agree with that. I mean, the Colts have to win, and then they need one of those 1-3 teams to lose.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they got to play. They're playing for everything.
Oh, yeah. They're playing for Phillip.
And Jaguars have nothing to gain by winning, nothing to gain by losing. They're where they're at. So,
and they have better people out with their top receiver and running back. So
I will say the Jaguars could win. They'll still have the number 1 overall pick. They're not really losing anything if they win. I think they'll play hard.
They might play hard,
but they don't have
they
enough.
can't beat that Colts defense.
No, they can't.
They don't have enough talent.
I mean, especially with Chark out. Not that Chark is elite, not wide receiver 1, but he is by far their best receiver.
They have Robinson out too.
Yeah, Robinson's out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have it 31-17 Colts.
Yeah, I have it 28-13 Colts. I want to see Laviska Shenault play against the number 1 corner.
You think he'll play against number 1?
I think so. I think you have to put him if you're.
I don't think they'll put him on the outside.
Well, yeah, but they're the Colts. I think they're going to put their number 1 corner on him.
Maybe. I think maybe Cole will get it just because he'll be on the outside.
Yeah, I know. Cole probably. I just want to see him with a good elite corner because he's done good all year, but it's always against such bad, defensive matchups. But I like Shenault. This is going to be a good game to watch.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you guys too. I got Colts winning at 31-14.
You guys aren't going to catch me if you're doing what I'm doing.
We'll get there.
Last game of the season. Can't hold anything back.
Can't hold anything back. That's right.
Texans 7.5. You still a believer in the Texans?
I was never a believer in the Texans. I think that they can put up points.
You were.
That's what I believe in them, and I think that they can do it on the Titans. But I don't think that they can beat them. Not the way that the Titans play.
They won't hit 20 points.
I was on board with the Texans when Fuller was playing. Without Fuller, they got nobody out there. Cooks isn't the guy.
I still think they put up over 20 points.
No,
Fuller was the guy.
Fuller was the guy.
I don't think
that's the guy that made their whole team bad. Just that one dude was Fuller.
No, he made the team competitive.
Oh.
That's it.
I think him and Cooks together were a duo, and without each other, it really suffers the whole team. So I think either way, if one of them was out, it'd be hurt them bad.
I think they'd be better off with Hopkins instead of either of them. Personally.
Well, It kind of goes without saying there. That's
It's Hopkins.
gee.
Come on.
You just swing that out of left field by yourself?
just
Is that
saying.
what you thought?
I'm just saying, if I was the owner, I wouldn't have let that trade go through, and I would have said, "Hey, we're getting rid of the head coach. Just hang in there, buddy."
Just stick around just a little bit.
No, I have the Titans winning this 24-13. I don't think they use Henry very much, which might keep it close, but I don't think the Texans are going to be able to utilize it. So if I was betting this game, which week 17, you probably shouldn't be gambling for money. Fun maybe, but this is not the week. This is not the week to be trying to make money. But I would take the Titans to clear 7.5.
Well, this is one of those games the Titans got to win it because they're one of those teams that if they lose, the Colts can sneak in.
Yeah.
So Tennessee's got to win the game. So I got them winning at 27-17. Houston does not cover.
Yeah. I have it 30-24. I'm taking the Titans to cover the 7.5. But I think the Texans can make up points. They'll probably go down. I see 30-17 towards the end of the game. They get a touchdown, make it.
But you've got the Titans only winning by 6.
7.
Nah, you do have them winning by 6. 30. No, he said 17.
I'm seeing 30-24.
I see
I was talking about the other score. My bad. I did the wrong score. I'll do it 30-21.
What is going on?
30-21.
30-21.
Yeah. Wrote it down wrong.
Well,
I had the Titans covering.
I understand. I put these down before the lines, and it kind of messes me up sometimes when I talk about them. So we're all on board again.
We're all on the same page in that one, yep.
On the same page. Page 69. No, I'm just kidding. Vikings, Lions. Lions are getting 4.
Yeah, the spread moved on me, but that doesn't change my opinion. Minnesota's going to walk away with this one.
Spread moved down.
Yeah.
Who's betting on the Lions at this stage?
I think it's more pieces of the Vikings just going out. Like Cook, he's not there. That's a big part of that offense. Now, they should still be able to beat the Lions, but maybe not easily. I mean, they'll still beat them.
I don't know. I think this is going to be kind of a shit show game. I think the Vikings can clear 4. I was actually inside the 6.5, which is the original spread, by 0.5 point. I have 26-20 Vikings. I don't think Cooks is really going to be that significant in this particular game at this particular time. I think that's how it would be regardless.
And the bad part is, neither team's playing for anything. So
yeah, it's pride and it's a
division game is pretty much all it is. And Minnesota's just got too much talent right now. Still not sure if Stafford's going to play it or not, is he?
I don't think he will.
It's not last game of the year. I don't see him playing him.
Yeah.
I see Minnesota winning 31-17.
I think Matthew will play.
I mean, he might.
I think he'll play.
He's not ruled out.
It might be his last games in a Lions uniform.
It could very well be.
And whether he knows or we don't know, yeah, it's got a thumb. Might not look good, but if he feels like he
known to play through
if he feels like he can throw the football, he's going to want to put tape down because it's going to get him paid.
I don't think 1 week's going to change a whole lot.
No, but it will show toughness on a person that has the.
He's already shown that.
A lot of people, he still gets hurt a lot.
Yeah, he does, but he still toughs it out. But I have a 27-24 Vikings. I'm taking the Lions to cover the 4.
I think that's going to be a good game. Just because of those teams and how much they hate each other. Falcons, Buccaneers. Falcons getting 7 now.
Ooh.
I don't think that's enough.
No.
Tampa Bay is still trying to put it together to make the playoff push.
Yeah.
They need to run up the score if they can. They need to get everything fixed this week.
Yeah, but Atlanta, I can't go against them when it comes to covering the spread. Every time I pick them to cover the spread, they cover for me. So, Tampa Bay 34.
I feel safe with my pick. I got the Bucks to cover the 7, 31-21.
I have. We just copy my stuff down verbatim.
What'd you write?
I have it 31-21 Bucks.
Oh, so you did what I did?
Unbelievable.
It's on tape. I did it.
Yeah, you did it first.
Well, you're both wrong, so it doesn't matter. It's going to be 34-28. Atlanta covers at 7.
Okay.
We'll see.
Washington Eagles.
This is where they get in.
The Washington Redskins.
This is where they do it.
Bite your
I think
damn tongue. You shut both your whore mouses.
Washington's going to the playoffs.
Mouses?
Mouths. Shut your whore mouths. Mouths. That's what yeah.
And they won't even be the last seed. They'll be the 4th seed.
Week 10, I said the Cowboys would make a push and make the playoffs. I didn't foresee Washington putting their shit together.
That's what I said.
And they haven't, because they just told Dwayne Haskins, bye-bye.
Well, that's
Well,
what they... Smith is better.
It's funny. I actually talked to...
Smith is better. There's no doubt about
Yeah,
that.
and he's back now.
But Smith, from what I understand, Smith might not play.
I heard he was starting.
Well, Haskins is funny because he got booted not because of his off-field issues, which is one of the biggest reasons he was booted. He was booted because he can't read a defense.
That Ron Rivera didn't like him from day one, I guess.
Yeah, he wasn't the guy of his.
Yeah, I talked to a buddy of mine a long time ago when he was in college. He calls me on the phone. He's like, man, you looking at this Haskins guy, blah, blah. And I said, I don't like him because he can't read a defense and he doesn't want to learn. You can tell. So when they kicked him, the only thing other than off-field issues was brought up was that he doesn't know how to read a defense and he doesn't want to learn. So I was pretty happy. I texted him that
I think it's
screenshot.
glorious
Like,
that
dude, I called
Washington,
that way in college.
that being a Cowboys fan and watching Washington struggle with their number 1 quarterback draft picks, RG3, Dwayne Haskins, suck it. You guys suck at picking quarterbacks.
He does
Love
have
it.
talent. He's just arrogant, and he's like a Johnny Manziel.
Yeah.
But I think they are better with Smith. It's just Smith is not the future.
No, but they're not playing for the future right now. They're playing to get in the playoffs.
Yeah, they want to put that up on their mantle. Like, I
Yeah.
got there.
We won the division.
There are people
The
who
problem is,
They get a shirt and a hat.
Jalen Hurts in Philadelphia wants to win a game this year. I think that young man is going to go out there and become a frenzy.
Friends.
He wants to, because I think he wants to prove he could be the starter next year. In order to do that, you beat a divisional opponent. Last game of the season, why not?
would you
So
say
he's going to do it?
He's going to do it. He is going to beat Washington's defense.
So what's he going to do beating them?
Whatever he wants. Whatever he wants. He's going to look at that defense. Well, except for Chase Young. He's just going to have to run us away from him. Chase Young going to get him and hurt him.
I see what you're doing, but I'm actually
He's baiting
kind of
me in.
with him.
He's baiting me
with
in.
I can see it.
I don't see the Eagles beating Washington. I don't think Hurts does that good.
Do you think Gibson can really play effectively with that toe? Do you think McLaurin can play that good with
Is
his
he even
ankle?
certain to play?
That's what I'm saying. I think Washington wins this game.
On their defense.
I think they win the game, but I don't think they win it like they're supposed to, which is dominant defense. I think they're gonna have to all around.
I think they're going to win through dominant defense.
I think Hurts can move the ball. I actually.
couldn't move it
actually-
against the Saints, and the Washington is a good defense similar to the Saints. I think that they can stop them.
I'm going to flip-flop right here, changing my whole line because Joe, I wanted to, and I thought about it, and I didn't do it, and now look at his head. You see that? See that fire on his head? That's how Hurts is going to play. He's going to play like his hair's on fire.
You guys are crazy.
I'm going to say it's 26-23, and the Eagles win the game.
Eagles win.
I got Eagles winning it 27-24.
I have a 21-17 Washington. You guys have a lot of points.
I think it's going to be
It's going to have to be that kind of a shootout game.
A shootout game?
for them, that's a shootout.
Yeah, that's a shootout. For them.
Hitting 20s is a shootout for the 4-10 Eagles and the 6-9 Reds. But I wanted to say this a little bit earlier. I think the Eagles, knowing they can't go to the playoffs, they really want to win this game.
Well, yeah, and so do the Giants playing the Cowboys.
I
this week.
understand that, but that one matters. This one doesn't necessarily. I mean, it does matter, but the Eagles can be the guy to just screw you over.
I mean, yeah.
Right? So it's a different kind of narrative. It's just funny to me that we're talking about this when potentially there could be an 11-win team not make the playoffs.
Well, that's gonna happen.
And then right here you have a 6-win team who could lose and still technically make the playoff.
4 seed.
It's
Well, that's the thing too. The
crazy.
Eagles get to celebrate because if they beat Washington, Washington's out. Because that
Yeah.
means the winner of the Dallas-New York game makes it in.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I
Yeah.
think it means a little bit more.
And the
because
Eagles
they-
can celebrate like, suckers,
This is
we
week
made sure you
17
didn't make
goes.
I understand, but I'm
Yeah.
saying if you're playing a game where you have to win and need something
I
else to
get it.
happen, it's different than the Eagles knowing we win this game. Screw them. There's
You're not gonna
nothing
hear-
that can happen.
Yeah.
it. You're not going to hear this come out of my mouth too often, but fly, Eagles, fly.
Man.
Jets, Patriots.
Ooh.
Forget the Jets.
Jets win
Forget
this
the
game.
Jets?
Forget the Jets.
Jets
You give
win
us
this
you
game.
give us a reason why the Patriots should forget about the Jets.
Because it's the Jets.
And go.
That's all you need. Jets.
Suck,
Just
suck,
4
suck.
letters.
I haven't been able to say it the last few weeks, though. They've been winning.
I'm seeing something.
It's going to be a competitive game, but I'm not taking the Jets in this one.
Now the Jets won last week, super sloppy. That game was terribly sloppy on both sides.
It won.
A normal, coherent team would have beat the Jets. Although, Sam Darnold should have had that 72-yard touchdown. Now, I no longer like Rashard Perryman because this, I couldn't get there. All you had to do was go like this.
That's who he is.
That's all you had to do. I could have did this. I couldn't have got to the ball, but he was there. It was like it touched his tips. He's like, ooh. Ooh. Sad.
He was all over Pyramid, too. He's like, I love you, Pyramid. I love you. I love you. Well, hello.
Yeah, it was bad.
What?
It was bad.
What was bad?
Perriman.
Yeah, Perriman. I no longer like Perriman. Like, I was never a huge Perriman guy. I was very upset Robbie Anderson left, and I told everybody in the beginning of the season he was underrated. But Perriman, he has not done anything to show me, wow. He is exactly what we thought he was, a third-string wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Mims showing a little bit of flash, but he needs a year, at least another year, to learn a route tree. He's kind of like the Robbie Anderson, take time to get involved. But that was pretty sad. The Patriots are in shambles right now.
We are. A lot of people missing.
There's a lot
It's
of
just going
things.
downhill. We have no offense.
I don't
It's
see.
terrible. We don't throw. We only
but
run
yet
the ball.
but yet you think they'll beat the Jets.
I do.
He does this out of pride.
Yeah, I get it. You got to
He's a
stick with them.
Patriots guy.
I
We can-
truly
we
believe
can
they
do
can
it.
beat him, though. It's going to be a close game, and I think it'll be a good game.
I said before the Jets won a game, they would beat the Patriots this week.
He did.
That's
he said this would
I
be the
said
game.
that
Did say it.
before they won a game.
I said back then, yeah, they could.
I said last week before they won last week, I guarantee the Jets will win another game this season. I didn't
And
know
they
it was
won
going to
last
be.
week.
I didn't know it was going to be against the Browns. I'll take that.
There was a lot of upsets. Quite a few upsets last week, but
There's a few.
It was this game. Jets will win this game. They'll look decent. They're super young, but that's what the Jets do. They suck all season, and then like the last 5 or 6 weeks, oh, they look good. And then they have the whole
They did
offseason.
that
Well,
last
they
year. The
ended
last-
the season
What
well.
was it, the last 7 weeks last year? You went 7-0 or something?
The
6-1?
yeah, and then the year before that too. It's just so they could go the whole offseason and say, well, they ended the season well, John. Yeah, they have a future. It's all bullshit. They're gonna come out next year and suck. But they win this game. I have it 24-20. Jets.
I got to agree with him. 24-21, Jets win.
I have a 23-20 Pats.
Oh, man, out there all by your lonesome.
That's fine.
It's tough in that little
Just
island,
gaining.
isn't it?
Just gaining.
Dolphins, Bills. Now, I started to do a little bit of off-season previewing, and
Here we go.
Dolphins team is so young.
Yep.
Their whole team is almost free and young. they have some tremendous upside. And the Bills are the opposite. They're very expensive and very old in a lot of positions.
But they're built for now.
They are built for now. But that young 21-year-old guy can do some things that an older 33-year-old guy can't do. A little bit of stamina. A little bit of being able to get back at it right after. So I think the Dolphins win this outright. I have it 24-21. I would bet this game.
You just told our fans to not bet any game this year.
No,
or this week.
I said I wouldn't.
But
But now you
bet
just
this
said you
one.
would bet
I'm
this
betting.
one. Well, you'll bet this one.
You betting the house on this
I would-
one?
It's a lock.
Oh my God, he's so full of. Oh my God, what I
You
love
think Tua beats the Bills in Buffalo?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He doesn't have Fitzpatrick there. He's had to bail him out the last 4 weeks to get those
He
wins.
doesn't have Beasley either. He doesn't have the bee's knees, dude.
Yeah, but that's the Bills, and they haven't had him for a while, and they've been doing just fine.
Huh.
They don't have the magic.
The Bills win this one. I'm 24-20 winning it. And Miami's that team that gets knocked out that helps the Colts get in.
I have a 24-14 Bills. I think it's fairly easy.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would take a shot here. If you want actual how much I would bet, if I had a bankroll, I would do probably 10 to 15% of my bankroll on this game.
I don't like this one to take a shot on.
I would take a shot here.
There's
But
one that I
like
do
I said,
like, but we'll
I
get
would
to
bet it straight up. I wouldn't take the points. They're either going to win this game
I mean,
or they're
at
going to
2,
lose
yeah,
more than 2. Now let's talk about the Steelers-Browns.
Just change quick.
That is crazy.
That is
It
insane.
went from Cleveland getting 7 to Pittsburgh getting 10.
That's what happens when you do it at the beginning of the week and you don't know who's in, who's out.
Yeah, but I mean that line. If you were early bird, which I say, you want to
Yeah.
look at the lines. You want to take a couple shots on early lines because they change. If you took a shot here to get 7 points from the Browns, and the line changed the other direction,
You won that.
you basically got 17 points
Yeah.
for free.
Yeah.
Like you were just like, oh.
You
So-
you gotta get that
is-
early.
It has to be with the note. Once they knew for certain that Big Ben wasn't going to play,
Yeah.
swap that line.
they have
But,
so
oh
many
my
people
God,
out,
that is
yeah.
17-point swing. Dude.
And you know what? I don't know why the Steelers are they really just are they resting?
Yeah, they
Are they rested?
Because
Yeah, he
that
came
can't
straight
be
out-
the reason.
he came out straight up and said he was going to rest his players
That's
for the
that
playoffs.
can't-
Ben, honestly, he needs it. He's banged up bad.
Maybe Ben.
But the other guys, there's a lot of other guys out there.
And maybe that was the person that made it happen, but they have no reason to rest anybody
Ben's really
on
the
that
only-
team.
Big Ben and a couple of the big defensive guys are the only ones resting.
They're 1-4.
All the receivers are still playing.
They're 1-4 the last 4 weeks. Do they deserve rest?
No,
No.
No, they don't.
No, well, if you
But-
think about it, they don't have much to gain, win or lose. They can't drop a seed. They could go up and beat the Bills, but they'd only be 2 to 3, and that doesn't really change anything.
That's why the Steelers aren't as good as the Patriots dynasty. I said
They
it.
stop trying.
I said it. No, because the Patriots wouldn't have sat any of these people today. They
Oh,
would
no,
have
they wouldn't
started
sat
the
them.
game,
And then at halftime, they'd have pulled them.
and they would have basically said, hey, we're going to just flip-flop you around because we want to see what the hell they're going to do because we could see them in the playoffs.
That's what they've done before.
They could see them in the playoffs. And now, instead of getting
That's
any
not what
vital
they do.
information, they're just...
which is the part that surprised everybody because the Pittsburgh's got a chance to come in there, beat Cleveland, and keep Cleveland out of the playoffs.
Yeah, why wouldn't you want to stop that?
With them just basically giving them the game, letting
Unless,
Cleveland get in.
unless they're confident enough that they can beat the Browns. I mean, after seeing the Jets beat the Browns, maybe I would... But I don't know.
I think this just opens the door to let the Browns just walk into the playoffs.
I do like some of the back end of the Steelers, some of their younger players, but I don't know if I can like them over a Browns team who has to win this game.
Yeah.
So I have to go with the Browns. I don't know if the Browns can win by 10, by more than 10 points. So I'm going to take the Steelers with the points. I think they win by about 8. I have it 28-20 Browns.
Dude,
So
we have the exact same score. I got Cleveland winning at 28-20, but Pittsburgh does at least cover.
I have a 24-17 Browns. I have the Steelers cover too.
Yeah.
Saints-Panthers.
This turned ugly quick for the Saints. Lost Kamara. Well, they lost every single running back they had. That's a blow right there.
Yeah. Murray, Kamara.
They pulled
Washington.
a receiver. They're going to make him the running back, so he's going to start. I forget his name, but they have a receiver starting at running back.
Put Hill back there.
They might, yeah.
I don't think they want to put Hill back there. I think Hill showed that he could potentially replace Breeze, at least for a transitional period until they found something different.
Yeah, but that'd be a year away.
Yeah, but you can definitely see the early in the season how they used Hill.
Oh, yeah.
And then after he became the starter, they were a little more cautious on him doing stuff.
Yeah.
But I think the Panthers are going to cover. I'd take that to cover. I think the Saints still win because they're a better team.
Yeah, their defense is still there. Hold them to points. Keep it close if their offense can't put up enough.
But I like the Panthers a lot. I've been very vocal about it. It's just a good Panthers team's not going to beat a banged-up Saints team right now.
No, I have a 24-20. I'm taking the Panthers to cover it.
No, I just flip-flopped myself. I literally just second-guessed myself.
Don't do that.
Carolina's going to win this one 27-24 in an upset.
This is the running back, wasn't it?
All the running backs. When there's no running backs, you got a receiver back there running. The Saints have really got nothing to play for because the Packers are going to have that number 1 seed.
Yeah.
So the Saints get a home game anyway.
I have it really close. I have it 28-27. The Saints win. I think the Panthers can win this game. I definitely would take them with the points. I'm not confident enough to pick them straight up.
Hey, man. It's the last game of the season. Can't hold back now.
Well, you need to you need to recoup some of that money you lost. Packers Bears. I think this game's gonna be good.
This is going to be one of my favorites to watch.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think the Packers put everything to do with the Super Bowl behind them, and they just want to beat up the Bears. I think that's what they want.
Yeah. I mean, they just both want to beat each other, really. This is just a rivalry.
Especially since the fact that the Packers can pretty much lock up that number 1 seed, but they're not resting nobody.
No, they're not.
They're just throwing them all out
Now,
there.
I'm going to spit out a statistic from memory. It's probably a little off. Probably a little off. I didn't write it down. I
It might be a little off, or it could be way out. Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Bears have a 80% more likely to win the game if their running backs can average more than 3 yards a carry. More than 3 yards a
I think
carry.
they can do that.
That might be a little tough.
Now, do you think it's coincidental that the Packers just signed Snacks Harrison, one of the best run-stopping interior linemen, just a couple days ago? Just to use probably once
Stuff it.
to just be like, we could beat the Bears like this. Because if you put the quarterback on the Bears and say, hey, win us the game, they can't win the game.
No.
But if the Bears can rely on a run game, which I think it might have been 4 yards carry. I can't remember the actual statistic. But if you take away the run, Bears can't win the game.
And Montgomery's been dog all year. He come along the last couple of weeks, but
Yeah, he's starting to really come on.
Yeah, and they started to win.
This whole team is really
Yeah.
starting to come on, though.
It's because of the run game. It all
Yeah, it
strives
does
for the
help,
run
but I
game.
mean, you need to have passing,
Like I
running,
said-
you need to have it all.
Like I said a couple weeks ago, Mitch Trubisky only threw the ball 70 yards. He had 200 yards after the catch. Right? This all stems from the running game where they have to do this. I'm telling you, the Packers are going to blow them out of the water.
I think the Packers come
Blow
into
'em out of
Soldier Field. Bears already got beat bad by them this year a few weeks ago. I think they play hard and they go in, they hit the Packers. I think Khalil Mack has a game. Bakhtiari is out. They still have a solid offensive line. It's one of the best, even without him. But I think that's even more, because I thought this before it happened, and it happened, so it kind of makes me feel better about it. I think that D-line gets to Rodgers, doesn't allow him to pass very much, and they do good against the run. I don't think it's crazy scoring, but I have a 27-24 Bears. I'm going to take them, cover the 4.
Oh, man, the Bears, they're going to look
Bears.
remarkable in that fourth quarter once they bench freaking Rodgers and everybody else.
This is a game.
Until then, it's going to be a rout. Green Bay wins it 27, gives them some garbage time to get Chicago 20.
This is the one I would take a shot on.
I have it 26-17.
I think the Bears can do it.
Chargers Chiefs. This is some funny flip-floppage here, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
The Chiefs are now the underdogs, huh?
they don't have their starters. That's week 17. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, you're sitting everybody. Mahomes, Hill,
I don't
Edwards-Helaire,
know.
Watkins.
I don't know how well some of these backups for the Chiefs are gonna play.
I don't know how well their backup quarterback's going to play. If he plays good, they can win, but I'm not sure how good he can play.
I bet you he does great.
Because I think what they have depth-wise is good.
He'll do just fine.
Then they
He'll
have
do-
a pretty good shot at this
He'll
game.
do just fine because the system. He's going to be prepared. He's not going to make risky throws. He's going to be. I think the Chiefs will be all right. I don't think they're going to have the personnel to be as aggressive, and I've been saying for a couple weeks now they're a little bit overrated.
I don't think they are.
I think they're a little bit overrated. So I don't think they can win this game. I don't think they can cover. I think the Chargers will win this game 26-21. And actually that puts the Chargers they're the favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they'll win by more than 3.5. I think that they'll do it pretty handily. Like I think the score will be pretty close. I have it 26-21. But if you watch the game, I think it's going to be pretty controlled.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Chargers winning. I got Chargers winning at 28-24.
Yeah, I have a 27-20 Chargers, so I'm right there with you. But if I had to pick one Chief this week, taking McCall.
Chief of the week.
Taking McCall.
McCole.
Taking Le'Veon Bell.
Is he even going to play?
I think he's going to be the only one that they are putting in.
If Bell has not been very good.
I think Williams beats him this week.
Even with
Who's their kicker?
even with even with the
Chiefs kicker is
even with the extended workload, I don't think
Punter.
he's going to be
Yeah, there you go.
efficient. Only way Bell gets points is if he gets catches, which I've been saying fantasy-wise. You play Bell, he's going to get catches. He's not going to be utilized. He's not going to take the game over. As a matter of fact, Bell might just become a journeyman like Frank Gore.
I mean,
or he
I don't
retires.
think he'll do that. That's not him.
I think he might be done.
Yeah.
Because this is every chance to succeed. He has not looked like Le'Veon Bell.
I just think in this game here, it's going to be one of those. Mahomes isn't in there, so you don't have that magic that Mahomes can do. They pressure the quarterback. So what's he going to have to do? He's got to just dump it off. Just dump it off the freaking bellies right there.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's going to be a lot of garbage yards, 6, 7 catches for, 35 yards, but just dump it off, get a couple yards, move on to the next play.
I don't know. I don't think. But I'll tell you this, if you guys want to try to put me on the board.
Oh, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
You went on
I
there.
think I'm saying the Chargers win this game. I'm saying
we're
the
all saying
Chiefs.
that.
We're with
I'm
that.
saying the Chiefs are a little bit overrated in general.
Mm-hmm.
But I think their backup quarterback will be just fine. Now, where that line is, if you guys want to discuss it,
I'll say, what are you considering just fine?
I think,
I'm trying to think of the game we were talking about earlier.
I think the Dolphins will win,
Yeah.
right? I think he does better than Tua.
That's what I was going to say. You think he does better than Tua?
I think he'll do better than Tua, statistically, throwing the ball.
So yards?
Just, yeah, in general, QBR. You can go yards.
I mean, yeah, I think he'll have more than Tua.
I mean, Tua is going to be mostly on the legs if you want to count touchdowns and stuff. But I think that's about where he's going to be. I think he'll be solid. I don't think he's going to blow you away. I don't think he's going to blow the game. I think he'll do better than Mitch Trubisky.
Fuck, I can go out there and do better than Trubisky. I can't come on that.
All right. Moving on then. Cowboys Giants.
Yes. Why the fuck did the line move to a 1.5? Not that it makes a difference.
The Cowboys, I think, just win this.
Yeah, Cowboys just win it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a safe game. If you want to bet it, I could put probably 35-40% of my roll on it. I would pick the Cowboys to win this game.
Oh, without a doubt. The Cowboys have been rolling. That defense is looking so much better now that everybody knows what the hell they're supposed to be doing. They're playing their routes. They've been stopping the run, causing a few turnovers. I like the momentum they have. Eagles got to pull it out for me, but yeah, Cowboys win this one 34-20.
You have a 21-17 Cowboys.
I hope the Cowboys make the playoffs. And I hope Dalton plays in a playoff game.
He will play in a playoff game
because
he's
he
not
will
going to win that game.
But it'd be at home.
It would be at home.
It would be a Dallas home
matter.
game. That's right.
There's nobody there to watch.
They'll have to play the 5. They'll have to play the 5 seed. But
all right, let's do it. Ravens at Bengals. Bengals are getting 13.5. The Ravens.
I like the Bengals.
There are a lot of players missing for Baltimore right now.
They're just questionable.
Yeah, but the Ravens have to win this game.
They have to.
They have to stay in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to.
I mean, the Colts are going to get in.
I think the Colts are going to get in.
There's 4 teams there. The Browns, I'm pretty sure the Browns are going to win.
Browns
so they're not
going to
get in through there.
The Ravens will get in. The Dolphins are going to be odd man out.
Dolphins, Titans. Those are the only 2 other than the Ravens, Browns.
Yeah, Titans get in. The Dolphins are going to be the odd man out. That's what's going to help the Colts get in.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know what to do about this game. You have to take the Bengals at 13.5. I think they can cover 13.5.
I had them covering when it was 11.5.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I definitely got to have them covered.
I have them to cover. I have a 31-20. I'd take it to cover it, but they've been playing better.
Do you think they can win this game?
Horribly.
No, I don't think they can win this game.
No.
This is Ravens all the way. It's just whether or not they can close the gap, and I think they can.
This is a good payout if you waive that 13.5 points and take the Bengals to win right. And I'm not saying they will, but I'm saying I can see it. I can see it. I mean, there is a lot.
I mean, they've shocked us a few games this year.
They have been playing better. They match up well with the Ravens. The Ravens have a lot of people out.
Who do they have out?
They have a lot of people banged up.
Everybody's playing, though.
Yeah, because they have to. They have to win this game. They have to win this game. I'm not saying I'm taking.
You told me not to take too much away from people not playing.
I'm just saying. I have the Ravens to win 27-20. But if I wanted to maybe take a shot somewhere, I could put a little bit.
That's a long shot.
I put a little bit on there. I could see the narrative. Cardinals, Rams.
It's another line that freaking switched on us.
Yeah, the Rams got hit hard.
I like the little joke he's got written up here.
What?
Tony Romo out with COVID. Boomer Esiason's in.
What?
Isn't he just like your?
That'll be a good one just to listen to.
Boomer sitting there calling the game on the sideline.
Yeah, the winner of this game is in the playoffs. Loser is out more than likely.
The sad truth is the Rams have had such a hilly road. they started really bad. They came on strong. Then they fell pretty hard. Then they came back and they had everybody excited, and then they just fell off the cliff.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of weird.
Even if they win this game, Goff's thumb is not going to get better in time.
That's why I don't understand why they did it, because they said they had him do the surgery so that he'd be ready for the playoffs, but they're not necessarily in the playoffs, so why would you sit him?
Yeah, I think the Cards win this game.
Yeah.
I think the Cards win this game, and the Rams just squandered what should have been
They kind of just gave up.
a good season.
That's what I feel like.
I think the whole season was kind of like they gave up. They didn't really try anywhere. They should be. It's disappointing. I don't know what's going on with the Rams.
It is a disappointing season.
But I can't see them beating the Cards. I don't think the Cardinals are a better team. I don't.
No, but right now they are.
I think the Cardinals are going to do everything they got because they want to make the playoffs, and I don't think the Rams care enough. I'm questioning everybody on that organization to care. I don't think they care.
It doesn't appear to be.
I don't think they have enough people on offense to even put up enough points to beat them.
I think Goff took a little step back this year, but Kupp and Woods and Higbee and any running back you want to put back there is enough offensive firepower to win against pretty much any team at least.
They're missing Brown.
They're missing everybody now.
And more Akers is more than likely not to play.
Well,
So they don't really have a running
with
back.
Kupp out. Yeah, the Rams can't win this game.
Yeah.
I think it's somewhat close.
It'll probably be close because of that defense, but they can't. I don't think they'll have the offense to keep up.
But I think Cards win. I'd take it straight up. I don't need points. I don't need... Oh, they're the favorite now.
Yeah, now they're the favorite.
Well,
Yeah,
I take the favorite to win.
Yeah.
yeah. So I got the Cardinals win
recover,
31-24.
I have them winning by 4, so I have them to cover the 4. I originally had them to win, but so Guards -3. Seattle 49ers.
You guys got me changing scores all over the place, man. When I
Lines
put
are
mine
changing.
when I put mine in yesterday.
Nobody cares, Joe. Just do.
No, I put mine in this morning. The freaking lines changed since then. Yeah, everybody cares. Everybody watching right now.
to change his lines while he's not looking.
I already did.
Fuckers.
Seahawks, Niners. Niners are getting 7.
That's not enough.
Why are they getting 7 all of a sudden?
Well, look at who's out.
Yeah, but we kind of knew most of these people were gonna miss anyway.
Not most of them.
I know.
Ayuk and Debo are out. They don't have a receiver. Kelsey.
I think they're doing it. I think they're doing it to save face
Because they're going to lose
because
so
they're
bad.
gonna lose this game.
Maybe, but at this point, they haven't had most of those people, and they've been playing. So they.
Oh no, I know, but I'm saying now they have an excuse. I think their backups are good. I think they're a very depth-rich team. I have them to cover.
I'm to cover.
I have them to cover. I think the Seahawks will win this game. I think the Niners, they let them win the game. But those players aren't going to quit.
Niners let them?
Oh, yeah, they're going to let them win the game. They're not going to.
They let Russell Wilson win the game? DK Metcalf, they're going to just let them. Hell, they're going to take it.
They're going to make it easy on Seattle to win that game.
They're not
going to.
It just is easy.
Well, I'm saying you're going to see.
You got Metcalf and Lockett and Carson. And
Let me explain it like this.
It's easy.
Let me explain it like this. You have a team that's 6th in the league in blitzing the quarterback.
Uh-huh.
I bet you they do that almost never in this game.
Well, yeah, you can't really blitz them. Why would you want to flush Wilson out of the pocket?
They did last time they played.
And they lost, didn't they?
Yeah, but my point is,
I'm pretty sure
my point
Seattle
is,
made them pay for it.
My point is they're not going to play this team like it matters. It's not going to be like the Eagles game. It's not going to be like the Vikings game. It's not going to be this hatred. It's just going to be a game.
Maybe, but
Seahawks.
I still take the Seahawks to cover the 7. I have it 31-20. I think they beat them well past the 7.
Oh, I do too. But I think it's going to be mutually respect.
You don't think they're going to beat them past the 7? You have them to cover.
I know I have the Niners covered because I think it's going to be mutual
just agreed with me.
respect. I think it's going to be mutual respect. The Niners, they're not going to try to take off Russell Wilson's head. They're not going to try to do anything. They're going to just kind of lay down and play the game. And out of respect, the Seahawks are going to play a very honorable game, and they're just going to walk to the finish line.
I got a close personal friend on the Seattle team. I'm not going to mention his name. His initials are DK. And he told me, personally, he said, Cowboy, I got this. I got you. We win at 28-20.
It's a lock.
Lock.
Yeah, they already have it scripted out. It's mutual respect.
So the Seahawks are covering that 7.
I have it 24-20. I think the Seahawks won't run up the score, and I think the Niners won't try to take off people's heads.
I don't think the Seahawks will be trying to run up the score. I think they're just going to score, and they're going to be like, oh, oops.
Did I do that? My
We'll
bad.
see. We'll see. That's the way I saw it playing out. I think Seahawks win the game. I think it's controlled completely. I think they just run out the clock. I don't think they try to run up the scores. I don't think they try to make the Niners look bad. I don't think there's hate there between the coaching staff.
I think there is a little. Maybe not between the staff and the players. I think there is. I mean, you go back
Maybe.
to those games in the playoffs
And-
when Sherman was
And I'm
still
not
there.
talking
They got
in
heated.
absolutes, but there are going to be players who want to win, yeah. But I'm just saying.
Seahawks
the play
are going
calling, the
for the
play
number 1
calling
seed.
is going to be more like a Pro Bowl game than a playoff game.
All right.
Pro Bowl game. All right.
Raiders Broncos. Broncos getting 2.5.
Oh, this game was easy to pick.
Yeah?
Raiders going to
Yeah?
beat them up.
Oh, I have the Broncos to win straight up.
I didn't think this was easy at all.
What? No,
I
I
had
didn't think it easy. I actually put some thought behind it. but-
Oh, flip-flopping already.
Shut
That's
up.
the power I have on you.
No, I ain't flip-flopping anything. I got the Raiders to win.
Oh, yeah,
But-
that's the wrong pick, though.
You have the Raiders
No,
to win,
it
too. I mean,
really isn't the
you're
wrong
really
pick.
going off on a limb here.
What makes you think the Broncos can beat the Raiders right now?
Because they match up so well against the Raiders that the Raiders need to do a lot more to win this game than the Broncos need to do. The Broncos naturally, the way their personnel is and the way that they call a play, call the game, is what the Raiders struggle with. Or have shown for 16 weeks that they struggle with.
They've been struggling with a lot.
I think the Raiders could win this game,
No, they will.
Yeah, they will.
but I can't say they will. I would have the Broncos to win. I have it 26-24, a narrow victory by the Broncos.
It's 27-24. The Raiders win.
Oh, so half a point? Half a point?
The half a
They
point makes a
clear-
difference that Denver will
they
not
clear
cover.
by half a point,
point.
but they will win. But half a point? That's
Dude,
ballsy.
It doesn't matter if you win by 1 or 100. A win's a
They're
win.
winning. I got 24-21 Raiders.
That's right. See?
Yeah.
Now what?
Yeah, so everybody has it close. I just have it a little bit over the other side.
That's right. It was a
And-
great show.
Was it?
I thought it was. I thought it was pretty good.
Phenomenal.
I thought you were pretty good.
Thank you very much. He's so full of shit.
All right.
The wink was nice, though. See, Alex missed that.
No, I saw that.
Okay.
That was the weird part. Yeah.
Mind your business, man.